What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to your home for everything local sports. It's JJ.
And Mike, and this football highlight video is brought to you by Naples Rib Company, perfect to cater your next team event.
Head coach Brett Peabody came to LBCC for games and days like this. It is the Vikings hosting Mount SAC.
Two national top 10 teams, biggest game at Vets for the Vikings in probably 20 years, because they're going to see an undefeated Mount SAC team they have not been able to beat recently.
Now, spoiler alert, if you came here for defense, you came to the wrong highlight. On the third play from scrimmage, Mounties quarterback Justin Allo to Chris Gilchrist, and CG's going to go the distance. 70-yard touchdown a minute after getting the ball.
And LBCC is a team that's prided themselves on their defense so far this season, so kind of in shock at giving up this big play. Vikings, though, would not go quietly, obviously. Kenny Potter going to his big targets outside. Daquan Hampton, Josiah Blandon, but little Taz Bateman, cutting and ducking into the end zone for the 5-yard touchdown to even this thing up.
That is a great run from Taz, more from him coming, obviously. Okay, now it'll settle down, right? Hello! To Derek Macon say, 76-yard touchdown this time.
They are making bacon with Macon right there, JJ. A 76-yard score, like you said, a 14-7 lead. And again, this Vikings defense just stunned.
I mean, take the top off and leave it down. It's Southern California. It's sunny every day here. Potter to Blandon for a 78-yard touchdown. This is in a row, people. This is not a trick of editing.
Well, and Blandon just bawling in front of his hometown crowd here. He's been back for 2 games now. He's got 250 yards receiving and a couple tubs.
Wow. 4 score in less than, 7 minutes? Unbelievable. Defense showed up, albeit a little late.
Jason Pops Fowl, also in front of his hometown crowd, had a phenomenal game living in the backfield. London Iacopo leading a zoo-like secondary because they were giving the receivers alligator arms. Ouch.
In that second quarter, they really turned the tide for LBCC. Potter's feet were the MVP in the second quarter on offense. 12 rushes for 62 yards for the quarterback. And this may be my favorite play ever. The spin again. Never give up on the play, big man. Oh my goodness.
We're going to put this kid on a milk carton box. Number 60 is not on the LBCC roster. Devastating. Please let us know who that is so we can give him his commemorative pancakes. Potter, 5-yard touchdown run. Vikings up 23-14 and looking like they might be rolling away with this, especially because of the unsung hero, Alfredo Solis, who was just incredible at kicking.
2 41-yard field goals for Solis, which is pretty darn impressive. LBCC up, feeling good, man. Halftime, let's get into the second half. However, momentum switched sidelines at the break.
Momentum was not a lady, JJ. She changed her date, and it was Siti Veni Tamaivena with the 49-yard pick 6 for the Mounties. He got up on his horse and rode it all the way to the end zone, and youch.
Yeah, Mount SAC feeling it at this moment. You can see me getting jostled over there. In comes Brockdale for the injured Potter, and the offense just stopped clicking for LBCC on the second possession. It's another interception, a second one for Aaron Simpson.
Simpson, eh?
Yeah, we'll never forget that name. Huge gash here from Omarius Tolbert, 41 yards into the red zone. So the Mounties just riding it. Few plays later, it's 4th down. Mount SAC just trying to take the Vikings' heart at this point, and Allo does exactly that with the hurdle.
I mean, leaping quarterbacks, this kid went to Carson making some athletic plays to take the lead 28-26, and the difference was really the receiving corps.
Well, they were not interested, it seemed, in the first half. 2 dominating this game in the second half. 334 yards passing for Allo, and this 20-yard touchdown run early in the fourth quarter. Mount SAC 38, LBCC 26. Feels like the visitors are running away with this one, but not so fast, my friend. Not on this Saturday of college football. 10 minutes left. Dale, buying time, breaks the momentum, changes this entire game with that run. Picks up a first down there. 3 plays later, on the move to Villa, picks down a first down there, and then Dale, who seemed to walk into this game like he was meant to be in it the whole time. Somebody go catch this work.
Yeah, you got to feel bad for Mr. Glass right there because he just bowled right over him. Brockdale, the cojones on the quarterback to come in and make that play.
It is a 5-point ball game, and like the day after Labor Day, momentum just took off all its white. It was like, nah, I'm cool on that.
Yeah, and suddenly Mount SAC seeing red, you can just see how fired up LBCC was. Their ears pinned back on that defense. They really flipped the momentum on this game and put themselves back in it.
3 minutes left, 3 straight plays in the flat, 3 straight completions on the next drive. Then this a complete pass, also a huge illegal hands to the face that puts LBCC in the red zone, and then Dale to Bateman, flats open, man. Hampton with the convoy and 4 score. 7 minutes ago, they weren't in this ball game.
I think we're all in a speechifying mood after that one. An incredible play from Bateman. He's been so good all season long. And Dale, what can you say about a kid who comes in off the bench to make a play? They're not done going to Dale, though, because they want this 2-point conversion to get a 3-point lead. And Sida Granch, they get it. 41-38, LBCC with 1:49 left.
So you don't want to kick it deep, right? Everybody always says don't kick it deep, they could take it back. But beautifully played here from the Mounties, because after they recover that fumble, they're at midfield. And then one play later, Allo, easy as you like, to Gilchrist, so they're deep in Viking territory. However, 2 incomplete passes creates 3rd and long, and Mount Sac decides that this 15-yard out is the best option.
We were kind of surprised they didn't take a shorter pass and make it a shorter field goal, but instead they're going to force him to kick a 48-yarder, and Reyes Villarreal, this is tough, JJ.
Oh, it's real tough, because double thump.
The dreaded double thump, and it is Keontae Godot eats the Mounties' heart, as you see in the replay. Keontae Godot eats their heart with some fava beans and a nice Chianti. LBCC is going to win the wildest JC football game we've ever seen.
That is just unbelievable. You can see the relief on the Viking sidelines from Peabody and his staff. This whole program. What were we saying before this game? This might be the best LBCC team in years. Could we now say that that's probably the biggest LBCC victory in 2 decades?
This is the biggest season they've had since that 1995 national championship year. We are excited to see how far they can push it, but they're going to be a top 5 team in the nation after this win. They are 5-0, and they are halfway home to a state championship and possibly even a national title.
Yeah, they're going to have a target on their back for the rest of this season, and we're going to have all the coverage from them brought to you by our sponsors, Naples Rib Company and Papalucci's, who put the eat in 2nd Street.
They don't have any fava beans, they don't have any Chianti, but they are delicious, JJ, and we are looking forward to more Vikings football. If you want to follow them and see if they can get this championship done, you're already in the right spot.